come to Bo'ness in 1937 when I got married. I had a brother-in-law who worked in the dock pit. These days there was no baths. He come home and had a wash at the sink. Right. There was just a sink in the kitchen.
It was with the paper, not paper actually, ribbon, and you all danced round about and you held it, and of course you just danced right round the circle, and then when you got round you went in with the ribbon and back out again, and you danced, and then you went back the other way. It was lovely. I remember my sister and I one Saturday going down the town, and the platform was still there, but I had never been anything. So I said to Grace, I'm going up to sit where the Queen sat. Oh, she says, you're not. I said, I am. So I went up and I sat and that was Queen Elizabeth. She thought I was daft, of course, but, well, I just did it.
This miner is having his peace. You all know what peacetime was. And this was his pony looking for a titbit. This is hewn from coal, ordinary coal. That's a piece of coal.
This is a true story, told by Greta, and she's 83. Greta lived in a house like this. This is Captain John Reid. He lived in Cromarty a long time ago. One day he took a trip to the Dolphin Cave. There he found a mermaid. Bob has been swimming in the Gourock pool for over 50 years. Let's ask him some questions.
Carla, what have you a question for me?
How do you think the swimming pool started?
Well, the swimming pool started at the bequest of the Gourock Amateur Swimming Club, who was formed some years before the swimming pool was built. And what they done was they played or dived or swam from the foreshore just to the west of the Gourock pool just now. And the local authority then, they decided to build a pool. That pool was 75 yards long by 20 yards wide. That was how it started.
This is Gourock in the late 1800s. When some people decided to start a swimming club. Come on! In the beginning, they used to swim through the sea. But seaweed and jellyfish made swimming difficult, so they built the Gourock Open Pool in 1909. 1909! The Gourock Pool is very good for health. This is Duncan Chestnut. who is 91 years old and swims almost every day.
My name is Michael Young and I'm going to ask you some questions.
Right, go ahead.
When was the first time you went to the Gourock pool?
Well, I must have been about 10 years of age. We have a pool in Port Glasgow, which is older than the Gourock one, but the attraction for the Gourock pool was the fact that it was out in the open and you were swimming in salt water, the seawater. What age are you, Michael, at the moment?
I'm 10.
10. Well, at your age, I came on my own from Port Glasgow to the swimming pool and thought nothing of it.
How old are you then?
I'm 91 years of age. I'm almost as old as the Gourock pool.
We've made this video about Ailsa Craig Lighthouse. We meet John Tyson, who used to work there, and he told us some stories.
That's known as a windy.
Is there any wee stories you could tell us?
I'll tell you a story about a dog, right? One Sunday we had students come out. They came out for a picnic and a barbecue, and they laid all their stuff out, and off they went to have a walk around the island and pick up sticks to make a fire and brew their tea. Guess what? There was Spot. Oh, beef burgers, sausages, what the dog couldn't eat, it buried. And eventually the folk came up to the lighthouse and knocked on the door and says, "Oh, our stuff's gone missing." And there was the dog lying in front of the fire, quite happy.
Spot the dog was brought on to Ailsa Craig to keep John Tyson company.
One day some visitors came over to admire the beautiful scenery of the islands.
Oh, it is a beautiful day.
Buongiorno!
Look at all the puffins.
They laid out all their food for lunch and went for a walk.
Then Spot spotted the food and ate it all.
When the visitors returned, there was only salad left and went to ask John Tyson what had happened. He said that he didn't know, but then they saw Spot the dog lying in front of the fire with a big tummy. One day, some Russian trawlers came to Ailsa Craig.
We must take over the island.
They hid, and John Tyson never saw them.
Now we must leave. Jetpacks away.
John Tyson is arriving at Ailsa Craig for another shift.
What a lovely day to start another shift.